once more in the Chaotica. It is me, Gossinger, and right now I'm preparing for something I do periodically. I need to refill that pig, but that's not what I'm doing today. I'm clearing out my inventory, and I am going to do something that for the Chaotica needs done every now and then, just to remember. There's something called a builder of ruin. Everything here, this massive place, everything that I've built, it'll be forgotten. Either somebody will come and destroy it somehow, somebody who has access, who knows, they might want to just use all their TNT and just detonate it. That is quite common in Anarchy servers, less common here. I have seen it though. There used to be a place called Sears, which was a big market in real world, but here it was a big market as well. And somebody bought the rights to it and then just blew it all up and then closed off the dial to it. And you go to dial Sears and it's just blocked off. Well, this brand new rune forge that I'm making and I haven't used yet, everything as far as you can see in the Chaotica will probably be it will be destroyed one day. Either somebody comes and blows it up, or the server, eventually whoever owns the server, the owner will quit paying for it. The server will die eventually one day. The server owner might die one day. Everything that is comes to an end, and I see it. So why do we build if we know that it's going to end? And that is where the concept of the builder of ruin is. Everything I see, whenever I go out in the world, I see all the busy streets, I see all the cars. You can, just by seeing them, you know that car's going to rust. You see the buildings, you know they're going to crumble. There are farmers in Italy constantly. They'll be digging a field and they'll have their tractors just digging a field, and they'll find the ruins of an ancient Roman plaza or something, you know. Everything we build becomes a ruin. And as such, oh, there's my chair. That's my thinking chair. Whenever I get deep philosophical, I go to my thinking chair. Look at those frogs. So, here, all this stuff comes straight out of my mind. That's one great thing about Minecraft is it's a quick way to get ideas out. In the real world, it takes a lot of, you gotta break your back to build a building. Lifting concrete, that's heavy. Here, my little avatar guy here, that was a glitch. My little avatar here can lift millions of pounds of material, all that stone and stuff in one backpack. And I can build whatever I want. Anything that's in my mind can just plop out. And so it's quick to build, but you gotta remember, it'll be a ruin one day. And as such, it needs consecrated. You gotta remember, everything that is destroyed. So let's go to a dial. I know there's a dial here. If I can find this on the other side of this wall, I might be too far that way. Let's go this way. Right here. This is the main dial of Chaotica. If you dial Chaotica, this is what you'll see. This should say Chaotica. Yes. This is my main dial. Let's dial end. This is the main dial for the end. There's an end at spawn. So keep inventory. I don't care about keep inventory. So I used to, on other servers, I've had mods put a void hole through bedrock in the Chaotica just for this sole purpose of every now and then you gotta remember that you two are mortal. And that right there in the great beyond is the void. We don't know what lies beyond it, but sometimes you have to embrace it. Fearless. Well, no, it's scary. The void's terrifying. It is the end that kills you. So let's go. And here we go. There goes the end island. How far do we go? Oh no, do they have... I think they have death disabled on the main island. Grr, I'm gonna just fall out here forever. Let's spawn. Now, let's go do that again, but get off the main island. Lessons learned on the Novolin server. Pretty sure that's the owners, Arbos. I thank them for putting all the money they do into keeping a server running. You know it's not free. I'm pretty sure there is an end portal somewhere here. And look, I'm getting distracted. Persephone's frogs built into spawn. Here's an end portal. They put it right in front of that gate. That's silly. Okay. I really didn't want to have to hike all the way out. And I think you need an ender pearl. See, whenever I kill the end dragon, I like to make the first portal have water in it, and so that you can swim into the portal. That's what I do. And yeah, you're gonna have to need I don't have an ender pearl. So I'm just gonna, I made this path the other day, hiking in the end. I was looking for this stone, actually, that and in cities. You know me, always mining, getting materials. So let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Get out of my way, I'm gonna run right through you. I don't worry about healing, I don't worry about food, because I am out here on a mission to die. And I'm just going to keep running until it says that you are off the main island and all that protection stuff is gone. They give you that protection, I guess, because I guess newbies can just fall in that hole right at spawn. That ain't right. But they did that. I figured you'd have to do the portal end. I usually have in my right corner a thing that tells me where my location is, but I don't have that anymore. I got rid of that years ago. Every now and then I miss it because I like to know exactly where I am. My navigation skills are like, hey, you don't know where you are, pings on me. So, yeah. I guess this is a journey of mortality. Oh, I forgot I didn't want to, well, goodbye, Totem of Undying. I'll throw it in the void. There we go. Y'all probably picked up on that, but that thing's always there in my vision, so it's a blind spot for me. But you can buy them at, whose shop had those? Tyler's shop had Totems of Undying. I'll go buy a whole bunch. There we go. Keep inventories disabled outside of the main end island. Here we go. Let's see if this kills me. I'm pretty sure the void kills you. Why isn't it killing me? It killed me the other day, I thought. This is silly. Well, here we are, just hanging out in the void. Let's see if we're still falling. Oh, I'm in the way negatives. Yeah, the fall. I'm just gonna fall forever out here. This is silly. Can't even fall in the void to your death in this server. Sadly, but I guess the void ritual is not complete. You'll have to fight to your death in this server. Or burn. Let's go burn. Or let's home B. Let's just go back to where we started. And I will just jump right in here and embrace my mortality. Boom.